We are back. Thanks for staying with us. Joined now by Mr. Warren Wang. He's the CEO of ChineseInvestors.com Incorporated. CIIX is their stock symbol. Welcome back to the show, Warren.
Hi, Donald. How are you?
Well, we're doing well, thanks. Now, what's the latest with the company?
So, when I back from China, CBD Biotech finally finished their Chinese New Year holidays, and they encounter coronavirus, and they launched brand new products. You can see the one press release which happened on this Friday Monday. Especially the one spray called spray isolation film isolation hemp isolation film spray. That's very interesting products. So when you in the restaurant or some crowded space, you can using the spray to protect yourself and infused with the hemps. So I talked to Summer, and they are going to launch next week. They are registered with SFDA, and they send the board about their proposal and how to marketing their products, including social media and influencer on similar type of YouTubes. So this is make me very exciting. I think even the China just finished the coronavirus virus fight, but they still need a face mask and a bunch of other stuff to protect themselves. And what happening in the U.S. right now, we are just entering into the first initial stage to encounter fight with the coronavirus. And I think if this products shipping to the U.S. make things so interesting. Unfortunately, our stock prices dropped significantly, lost almost 90% of valuation since January last year. I can see Terry and CVSI, Charlotte Web, and a bunch of other company lost that kind of value, especially in the last 2 weeks market correction, or I think market into the bear market. So I have a lot of investor. They kind of not happy. They want me to buy more shares, or they want me show the evidence or confidence with the company. I would like to say I'm still with your guys. I think the micro wise, it's we are involved in the bear market of a cannabis company, so cannabis sectors. So we have a lot of we encounter a lot of difficulties when we try to raise the money. Especially October, our star went to China to raise the money, and then helping talk to Summer a lot of times about their business strategy. I'm still confident on my company, but I think my role on the CBD Biotech is chairman. I'm not executive. I will put a lot of responsibility to Summer. I was initially planning to back to China after Chinese New Year holiday, but unfortunately, there's two things stopped me back to China. One thing is what's happening in the coronavirus, which makes things very difficult to working with the team. So far, CBD Biotech finally get you know, um, put a team together in the office since I think like this Monday, and hopefully they will fully function next month. Secondly, I think I'm not pretty good at cosmetic sell or cosmetic design. You need to put a lot of efforts. So put this way, I was planning to go back to China after Chinese New Year, but unfortunately, what's happening the coronavirus, which dramatically reduce my time, my efforts to touch ground in China selling the CBD cosmetic products. Secondly, after I studied the company, I think the model is more focused on put the money capital to start advertising. So before we finish our fundraising, we're still on the process of doing that. We are meeting a bunch of big investor right now. So hopefully that can help.
Well, Warren, you've been doing a lot with social media lately. Tell us about that.
Okay, after Chinese New Year, I went back to the U.S. and start launch the videos on YouTube, which I learned in the last 3 months in China about a lot of social media. I launched a new subscription products called Crazy Mr. Wang. Crazy Mr. Wang is products. It's a subscription products targeting to retail individual investor, using my expertise to specialize small accounts into the big accounts. So I start trading my own money in the Robinhood, about $30,000, which I had. On January 9th, I turn around, spend like $5,000, $3,000, less than 3,000 on the option, like a Beyond Meats and Terry. I made over close to 50,000 net profit by end of the day. So I spend 3 hours with my subscribers, give them live chat. Secondly, I do the pre-market newsletter, also real-time trading alert. The last one is interesting is I provide a course to the subscribers. And February we reached nearly 230 to 260,000 monthly subscription revenues. That's second highest monthly subscription revenue in our company history. And first week of March is looking interesting. So, I just want to give you two updates. First of all, I didn't give up. I think we still try to raise money for CBD biotech, even though the micro picture is not very rosy. Secondly, I spend my efforts to helping the company to generate revenue to support by ourselves. So I would like to tell my investor, my goal is put my $3,000 investment trading into $1,000,000. Secondly, after I made a good profit, I will buy my own company stocks back. That's my goal. We are working on that right now, and I don't have a plan to go back to China right now at this moment, because I think I'm helping the company to generate revenue. That's my first goal. We also talk to some all the times, and hopefully after they raise some enough money, they can start campaign, social media campaign in China and expand their sales. That's what I can do.
Once again, ChineseInvestors.com Incorporated, CIIX. Warren, great update. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Donald.